Hi everyone, I'm Dania from the Fearless Ministry, and today I have two questions for you. My first question is, in your life, when you were struggling through problems, did you doubt God? And my second question is, have you ever felt that you are not worthy in God's eyes, and because of that, you don't have a purpose in your life? Today I will be answering these questions using Psalm 104. So in Psalms 104 from verses 27 and 28 it says, "These all look to you to give them their food in due season. When you give to them, they gather it up. When you open your hand, they are filled with good things." So when I read these verses, what came to my mind was that when we are struggling through problems in our life, God will be with us. He will provide for us because He is our provider and He will never leave us. So if we just look to Him and depend on Him, He will surely provide for us. And sometimes in life, some problems just seem too hard for us. Like we feel that not even God can help us. And sometimes we even doubt His power. But Psalms 104 just shows us how powerful He is. So in verses 2 and 3 it says, "Wrapped in light as with a garment, you stretch out the heavens like a tent. You set the beams of your chambers on the waters. You make the clouds your chariot. You ride on the wings of the wind." This just shows that God is the ruler of the heavens and the earth, and that He controls all these things, and they obey Him. And this verse just shows that even He controls nature and how they all obey Him. And sometimes in life, when we feel like we are not worthy in God's eyes, we are not even worthy to be called His child, Psalm 104 just shows us how God loves everyone, everything that He created on this earth. And in verses 10 and 11 it says, "You make springs gush forth in the valleys. They flow between the hills, giving drink to every wild animal. The wild donkeys quench their thirst." This just shows that God loves everyone and that He will provide for everyone and everything. Because see, He even provides water for these wild animals. And if He provides so much, if He provides for every need of these animals, this just shows how much more He'll provide for us, because we are His most important creation, because we were created in His image. And when we doubt our purpose in life, this Psalm 104 reminds us just how God created everything with a purpose. Because in 17 and 18 it says, "In them the birds build their nest. The stork has its home in the fir trees. The high mountains are for the wild goats. The rocks are a refuge for the cornies." This verse just shows that every single thing that He placed on this earth has a purpose. Even things like rocks and trees. So even if those things had a purpose in life, that definitely means that we also have a very meaningful purpose in life. Because as I mentioned before, we are God's most important creation. We were created in His image, which means that we have one of the most important purposes on this earth. So as you can see, God loves each of us, and you are precious in His sight, and He will deliver us from anything. May God bless you all.